Hello, my name is Robert Pound and I am a product technologist from Quest. In this video, I'd like to introduce you to Benchmark Factory. So first, let's talk about some business challenges. Managing change while minimizing impact on end users. This is obviously very important when working with databases. Some of the change are listed below. So upgrading to the latest and greatest database. Obviously, you want to take advantage of everything that's out there that's brand new for the database platform. But again, taking a database down introduces risk. Same thing with database patching. So you want to reduce the amount of bugs in the system and also take advantage of new security. But this will again introduce risk. Change management itself, so being able to keep track of changes in your environment is paramount. And for those that are making the leap into the cloud, or for those who have purchased new hardware and they want to go ahead and migrate those databases over, there is risk involved with not everything working correctly. So there's that fear of the unknown. And then some folks don't take advantage of reference architectures. So the ability to quickly and rapidly deploy new architectures in your environment, the ability to keep everything standard. So these are some of the challenges that we're going to talk about. So now let's talk about Benchmark Factory. So you can see on screen, we have some key features and differentiators. So workload capture and replay. This is the ability to capture the current workload that you have on your environment and replay that on a target environment. This will help you uncover bottlenecks and discover issues in the new environment. You also have your industry standard benchmarks, for instance, TPC-E, TPC-H. If you're not familiar, Benchmark Factory has information on those standards as well, but essentially they're standard workloads for everything from financial institutions to manufacturing, etc. And SQL scalability testing, this will allow your developers to test their code and ensure that it performs with high user workload. And then we have some of our key differentiators. So comprehensive load testing support. So this tool can support several databases, and we'll get into this in a second. And it also supports several of the industry standards that we talked about, as well as capture and replay, scalability testing. Enhanced user experience. So many of the tools in this arena are command line driven. However, Benchmark Factory has a user interface. It also has a supporting tool set, allowing you to take advantage of everything that Quest has to offer as far as information management. And Quest is continually developing on this tool, so there are constant updates to the package itself. And we also have enterprise level support for the tool. Now let me go ahead and switch over real quick to the tools so we can see it in action very briefly. So switching over to Benchmark Factory, first we can see this is obviously a user interface. We don't have a command line driven tool for this, so you can easily see what connections you have established, agents, the canvas, etc. And if we go ahead and click new real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and click new again, we can see support for most of the major database vendors. And if we look at the workloads themselves, so again, we talked about scalability testing for your developers. We also have, as mentioned, the industry standard benchmarks. You can see them here, as well as the capture and replay for your target environments. We also have the supporting tool set, so things like Toad, as well as SQL Optimizer. And if we switch back over to Benchmark Factory or in Toad, you can see the help file. You can submit support bundles. You can also check out Toad World directly from the tool. And finally, we'll wrap up with some business benefits. So the first bullet, minimizing downtime risk and performance inefficiencies that can cripple an organization and cost thousands or millions of dollars in lost revenue. So we accomplish that through the use of the standard benchmark testing to test out your venture into cloud computing or your new reference architecture, etc. The next bullet, work with a single tool set and vendor by helping organizations test many different types of scenarios across multiple database platforms with a single tool. Benchmark Factory allows you to connect to multiple sources, as well as perform multiple different types of tests, as well as being able to speak to a single representative to talk about database management, performance, etc. increase productivity of database administrators and other highly valued IT professionals, and allow them to focus on their efforts of solving critical problems instead of manual testing. And that covers the introduction to Benchmark Factory from Quest. Hopefully this video helped you out in understanding what Benchmark Factory was and how it can help. To get more information on this or other topics, you can check out the help file in Benchmark Factory, or you can check out the community-driven innovation going on at www.toadworld.com. For more information on this product, you can go to www.quest.com/products/benchmark factory. Thank you and have a tremendous day.